It feels so good. So good to be back. Feel good to have a couple interviews out the way. It feels so good to finally have my Xbox running. If anybody needs some information on like SSD chips, cards, or whatever, you can't hook it up through USB. It's weird, you know what I mean? Thank God for another Friday. Yeah. We're gonna be talking about relationships today. I know the last time I touched up on this, I was looking like an android. Y'all heard me, but y'all couldn't see me. Now y'all see me loud and clear. You know what I mean? God is so good, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. I love being able to make my own beats, you know what I mean? Like 30 minutes. Bow, bow, bow. Let's switch up though. Grand Theft Auto 5. Yup. I haven't played this shit since, I don't even remember, bro. I barely even know how to play this shit. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom. Boom. Hey, I'm not gonna be long, though. I like the crossover, the fade over. Talking about relationships, just like I said, you know? I'm not really gonna play this game. I'm just gonna touch up on what people need to hear. That's all I'm gonna say. People feel like they are so entitled to be loved. You know, there are people who are praying for something that they ain't ready for. I used to be one of these people. I have ruined people, not loving myself. We about to get into that. Let me hit this one time. I was hoping that I was still lit, but you know what I mean. Talking about self-love though. Personally, as a gentleman, I'm gonna speak for us. For real, and I'm not gonna say in a positive manner, but we got to start doing better as better lovers, you know what I mean? We are the reason that women are so bitter. This how to be a player shit, you know. All the OGs know I'm saying, and when I say this, you know, certain shit gets played out. I'm at the age, I'm 35 years old. I'm satisfied with my life and in my relationship. I love who I'm with, and it's not me settling. I love who I'm with. We've been together for 2 years now. She's patient and understanding just like I am. There's a whole lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication going on between men and women now, you know. Entitlement, pride. Yikes, man. People feel like they should, or feel like the generation is pushing them to be this or that, or feeling like they should do this or that. Yo, I'm old school. I'm just a one-woman man. It's not. My granddad, or a few granddads of mine, have said it costs more having more women, and it makes sense. If you are a true gentleman, then you understand this completely. I'm just saying, like, anybody that I love or I'm feeling for, I'm going to wine dine. I am not the 50-50 kind of man. I personally believe taking care of your woman is what you need to do. Be protector, provider, and all that. I don't expect my girlfriend to give me shit. I don't expect her to give me anything. If she decides to contribute just like she does, I'm willing to take it, and I'm willing to multiply it. That's my duties as a man. She has responsibilities that she's trying to uphold and keep. Some women are going to school, you know, and we about to get on this, because I'm saying there is when I say we go back into entitlement, you know, you my girlfriend, this is what you supposed to do. No, you know, sometimes when we're dating and when people date, let me sip this. I'm drinking my yellow NASCAR today. Just a little tea in it. And some magic juice. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. Entitlement though, just like I'm saying, guys feel like they girlfriend's supposed to do this. People go on dates just to figure out, oh, this is who I want to. You know, times are lustful. People are not out for love. You know, that's why that draws the line. Are you out to date for love or lust? What are you actually seeking? What are you trying to do? You know, like, this goes over so many people's head, because there's always everybody that want to say, oh, I can't wait for, you know, women saying they knight in shining armor, or guys say princess, but in the back of their mind they want other shit. We gotta be acceptable to actually what the fuck we actually fucking want. I used to be one of them dudes. It took me to understand, like, hold on now, because that's what I'm saying. I'm going back to some of the people that I may have hurt in my life who was trying to be good to me when I didn't know what I was wanting in my own life. A lot of people don't know what the fuck they want. They get the good person, but they don't become satisfied. Why are you not satisfied? Is it a lustful thing? Is it a love thing? You know, is it a appearance thing? Is it a personality thing? You know, like I said, I personally believe that people should experience what they lust after, then what they love after at the same time. Don't tie yourself because people telling you that you should be finding love. No, like, that goes back to what I'm saying. You have to love your motherfucking self, dude. It took me years to just be by myself. I ain't gonna lie, clubbing, partying, doing the craziest shit to realize that I've had enough. I want to sit down, and there's no part of that shit I miss. That's why I'm saying, you know, you could be sitting in the house and you could be desiring to do more shit. You know, that don't mean, you know, are you truly happy with what you want to do? Because that's what I'm saying, man. Temptation. People follow into temptations that they know that they're going to end up exposing themselves over. Listen, I'm just saying, what do you really want? I hear guys say that they want something fucking good. Women want the knight in shining princess, the pastor / prisoner. You know how crazy that shit sound, right? You know, and I get it, you know. I get the cross personalities that people want. You know what I mean? But what are you gonna... I'm gonna go to niggas first. Niggas, you claim you want a good woman, but still have a lustful eye for hoes. You know what I mean? Is there any desiring factor within yourself that you just need to tell yourself, I just need to go through my own hoe phase before I find a good woman? There you go. You know what I mean? We can't have the best of both worlds, and that's why we are so conflicted with ourselves. Because just like I said, I used to be one of these people. You know what I mean? Will be settling because this is what I felt like I supposed to be doing. Then you be like, shit, you know what I mean? And why am I here? Why am I doing this? You know what I mean? You start becoming more excuseful for the bullshit that you do. You get what I'm saying? I tell people, like, being a grown man, I got out of prison. I did a lot of exploring. You know what I mean? I seen the downsides of having multiple partners, you know, just like the upside. You know, did everybody have an understanding with who I was messing with? Yes. I personally feel like honesty is everything, even with your partner or whatever. You know what I mean? Understanding that you are not perfect and your relationship ain't gonna be perfect. God, I know a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear this shit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, speaking in general, because I didn't want to be too long about this. You have to map out the imaginary that you lust after. And it's a serious thing. It is a serious thing. There ain't nothing that can just throw my eye or mind off anymore, especially when it comes to my relationship. It's just like, okay, people consider themselves to be a bad, a top-notch nigga or a bad bitch. What defines that? Especially when you don't had the best of both worlds. That's why I say experience is everything. Some people, I'm old school, just like I said, but I personally believe that experiences will teach you exactly what you want and what I'm telling you, because we get so blindsided not knowing that we are not satisfied. That's it. We be so blinded by not understanding how unsatisfied we are. Like I'm saying, I thank God for experience. It took me to forcefully be by myself. It took a grieving point for me to have to stay away from everybody, but to experience at the same time. Like when I went out looking for love, I was ready for it. That's why I'm content and happy with it. It's not anything else that I'm looking or lusting after. I've already had to go after grieving to understand what I want. That's why it works out. When they say when two people actually want it, it will work out. Period. And if there is any dissatisfying factor in the relationships, you have to compromise and figure it out. Because sometimes certain stuff cannot just be fixed in a relationship, especially when one person is still conflicted in their mind about what they might secretly want. Sometimes some couples take a break or whatever to define that, and that's them. I personally feel like there shouldn't be any kind of break in a relationship. You in it to win it, and that's what it is. If you break up, you break off, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? You don't see people trying to glue branches back together. Bam. That's all I'm saying, Growth within ourselves to understand we have to love ourselves first. Have to understand the experiences that we are lusting after. Understanding that you have to be motherfucking, having unconditional love, because you have to understand that you are not perfect too. If who you with or what you are dealing with right now does not fit your secret satisfactions, you need to just reevaluate. That way you won't hurt yourself in the long run and that person. I'm telling you now, some people say, that's going through your whole phase or nothing like that. No, that's why I say it's a time for everything. But don't act like you are ready for one thing and you not. You can't have the best of both worlds. Some people are so good hiding it than others. You know what I mean? Bam. Like I said, though, it's always good to speak up on relationships and stuff like that. A lot of people, like I said, it's a day and age for entitlement. People feel like, this girl's supposed to, so nobody's supposed to do motherfucking shit for you. You're supposed to wake up in the morning and figure out how to get it yourself every day. Nobody. For real, if you ain't, and that's another thing. Let me go ahead and light my blunt up to this shit. I personally believe if you ain't got your shit together, you don't supposed to be looking for no motherfucking body. Excuse my French, but that's just what it is. You wake up, you ain't got a pot to piss in, no car, no nothing. It's time for you to get your fucking shit together. And if you do meet somebody fortunate enough to fuck with you, I'm saying everybody goes through shit. But psychologically, it's not the time to be fucking looking for people. I see it so much. Girl meets a guy meets a girl. He ain't got no way to work, but he was riding the motherfucking bus to work before he met her. He should still be riding the fucking bus meeting her. That's just what it is. It's no entitlement for this nigga to say, you my girl now, take me to work. if she decide to do so, then that's her. But he should not force her like, oh, you my girl now, this or that. Especially if you ain't got no gas, y'all niggas. Let me not get into this. I didn't want to be long because I would start ranting, man. But like I said, reevaluate who you are, reevaluate your relationships with others. You know, some of y'all are not people persons. You can't even go and say hey to your next door neighbor. You ain't open hearted to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, so bitter brained and bitter hearted. You know, I thank everybody for tuning in though. Cold hard truth. I want to say this and I want to speak up on this too. There's going to be a lot of poetry and music and stuff that is definitely going to hit home. Y'all just kind of just sing. I only had a few viewers and it is what it is. You know what I mean? New Town, New World, touching up on Sandy Hook. It's going to be a whole lot of controversial subjects and situations that has happened all around the world that have written about years ago. So the exposure of some of my poetry and stuff is starting to surface, and that's just what it is, you know. Understand that even in the word of God said there are some people that is, you know, set for milk, and there is some people that's set for meat, you know, and I'm bringing the steak to y'all. And that's just what it is. We can't sit back and withhold the truth. You know, there is a lot of bullshit going on within the homes, within the streets, within the schools, within the politics. I'm that guy to bring the message out, you know. I'm a meaty messenger. Yeah. But I thank y'all for tuning in. Those who are helped, continue to hop on this platform. Continue to hit me up on my YouTube too. I appreciate the love, the subscribers. Yeah, man. But thank y'all for staying lit with me. And I'm going to see y'all on the next cast. Bam.